Hey, what's up, my nerds?
I'm Air Bear.
And I'm Chasen, and you are just in time for your weekly dose of nerd news.
Clink. Today is Friday, February 10th, and this is what happened this week. We're going to start things off with movies. Fast X or Fast 10, I don't know what it's called, has released its official trailer this week. Did not watch it because I haven't watched any. Well, I mean, other than the trailer from last week, which was the, forget what they called it, Legacy. It was the Legacy trailer. I did watch that. But yeah, not interested in Fast X. But you've seen one of the movies.
I've seen a couple of them, yes.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to call it Fast Extreme.
Is that what it's called?
I don't know, but it should be. It's a missed opportunity if it's not.
Why would it be Fast Extreme?
Because...
Oh, Extreme.
Extreme. Yeah, Extreme.
Okay.
Extreme. Because clearly you haven't seen the movies. They are extreme.
Okay.
And you were unimpressed. Okay.
Yep.
Well,
I did see
Fast
Hobbs
Extreme. If you see it on some promotional pieces, you know where you heard it first, okay? What were we saying?
I did see Hobbs and
Shaw?
Cal.
Hobbs and Shaw?
Shaw. Yeah. I did see that. That's the most I've seen.
Of that world?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Well, a Moon Garden trailer. I did see that one. You didn't see that one?
I didn't see that
Yeah.
either. I saw like the first 5 seconds
And
and
it
I was
started
like,
going downhill.
that's not for me.
Well, I'm sure this is for some people out there because it seemed really cool to watch as far as what they did. So it looks like it's live action mixed with stop motion and horror, thriller, suspense type genre. So if you're interested in any of that stuff, take a look. I mean, it looks, if you don't scare easily, it's definitely worth watching the trailer, if nothing else. It's interesting. So, Moon Garden trailer.
So, speaking of trailers, The Flash has not released a trailer. It has released a teaser poster. Looks really cool, pretty epic. But it does plan on releasing a trailer during the Super Bowl, which is apparently this Sunday.
Apparently.
So, that will be happening. Ow, that's my
your
foot.
right? Oh,
Yeah.
My bad.
And I think you might have laughed into my drink. I don't know if you're still contagious.
That's true. I'm just going to roll on over here. There we go. Continue.
So, they plan on releasing their official trailer. I think it's the first trailer this Sunday during the Super Bowl. Which there's a couple of movies that are going to be having a trailer during the Super Bowl. One of them is that movie with Adam Driver. I think it's called 65.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That one is not, I don't know if it's releasing a trailer or if it's just showing the same trailer that we've already seen.
It might be a new trailer.
But yeah, they have a trailer coming out. Oh yeah, and there's another one I'm going to mention later. Nope. Nope, there's not.
Okay.
That's it. Just 65 and The Flash will be having their trailer during the Super Bowl.
Cool.
And The Flash is still set to come out June 16th of this year.
Nice. Very, very nice.
Part of the first wave of
DC.
the new DC with the new heads.
I like it. I like it. And apparently a lot of people are liking Wakanda Forever because it is the most watched film as far as film previews on Disney Plus. So what that takes into account is the hours viewed or streamed in the first 5 days. And Wakanda Forever is on the top of that list.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep. And if you guys remember, the original film did pretty well. Actually, 1.36 billion with a B dollars at the box office, and just talking about how great the movie franchise is doing. Wakanda Forever hit 830 million despite having to rewrite because of losing Chadwick Boseman. So, despite all of that, doing pretty well. Glad to see it.
Cool.
Yeah.
The other movie that I said that I was going to mention later that I thought was going to have a trailer release during Super Bowl did not. It already released its trailer, and that is Ant-Man and Wasp. Quantumanium has apparently released its final trailer.
Have you seen that one?
I did not.
Okay.
I did not see that trailer because I was like, the last trailer that I saw. So the last trailer I saw was like an experience trailer, I think. And I was like, this looks like more of the same. And I was fairly sure. I don't know if there's anything new they're going to show me in the trailer that I want to see at this point.
Right.
I mean, I know I want to see it.
Yeah. That's how I am with trailers. You know that.
Yeah. So, it has released its final trailer. What I've learned from doing all of this is that trailers have different names. Like, they give names to trailers. Like, legacy trailer, final trailer. I knew about teaser trailers.
Yeah.
But, yeah, apparently they have...
Different types of trailers?
Yeah, different types of trailers.
Interesting. Yeah,
so
I've heard about teaser trailers.
This is the final trailer. Which, based on that legacy trailer from last week... I don't know if it's actually going to be the final trailer. So anyhow.
Yeah, trailers, man. So after 8 weeks, Avatar: Way of Water has finally been dethroned as far as box office kings. So it was knocked out of the first spot by M. Night Shyamalan's Knock at the Cabin? Yes, Knock at the Cabin. Now, okay, so if you watched any of our previous shows, you know that I talked about a trailer, so I do know about the movie. And it does seem like a cool one. I could see how that one could knock Avatar out. But 8 weeks, I want to say. Yeah, I said it already. But yeah, 8 weeks. 8 weeks. 8 weeks at the top. It's crazy. James Cameron, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Avatar 2 is now in the third spot at the box office.
Cool. So moving on to TV news, Spartacus is having a sequel series coming to Starz. That was a lot of S's for someone who just got Invisalign.
Wow. I think you did a great job.
But yes, I have not seen Spartacus. I know nothing about Spartacus.
Could you speculate about something?
I speculate it's about Romans.
Surely. Okay, all right, I'm done. And surely isn't.
It surely isn't. Yeah, that's not as hard for me.
Okay. That's all you have, right? Because you don't know much about it?
No, yeah, I don't know anything about it.
I'll save you. All right, Last of Us. I said that really confidently. I need to look at the notes. Last of Us episode 4 is what I'm about to talk about. Did really well. So apparently it's their most viewed episode. So this last week's episode, it reached 7.5 million viewers, which beat out last week's episode of 6.4 million viewers, I want to say. But apparently the last 2 weeks they've been up against some stiff competition. This past week, 65th annual Grammys were apparently the same night. So still got 7.5 million viewers, so I'm sure they're excited about that. And the week prior, they went up against the AFC Championships, which I think is hockey.
I thought it was fighting.
It's something sports related. I know that much. Yes. And it's a big deal. But apparently they're picking their battles because this Sunday they've decided not to release it on Sunday at 9 o'clock. Instead, they're going to release it Friday. So
Today.
Yeah! They're releasing it early so that they don't have to compete with the Super Bowl. And I think that's a wise choice. So releasing it today, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard, I think. Yeah.
But I was thinking about how you said that it has been increasing in views. For me, episode 3 was a really good episode.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised. Well, I'm guessing those numbers are the numbers of people that watched it when it came out. Or
Yeah,
is
I'm
it
thinking
people
so.
who have watched it, period?
I
It should be
imagine
people that watched it when it came out.
viewers. I imagine it's viewers.
Period.
Because it's competing with the Grammys. So, with them competing with the Grammys, I imagine they're talking about viewers right then and there.
Interesting.
Not just like hours streamed or something like that.
So, like, we wouldn't count. Because
Right,
we don't
'cause
watch
we
it
don't watch
during the time that it comes out.
Mhm.
But I was wondering if it is increasing every time because people are talking about it. And I'm wondering
so.
if next week it's going to increase as much as episode 4 increased. Because I feel like, for me, episode 3 was like the big one, where everybody was talking about it.
Yeah.
And then I feel like more people were like, oh, let me check this thing out. And so they probably came in for episode 4. And episode 4, for me, was not as big as episode 3. And I'm wondering if as many people are going to come back. Or if it's just over time, kind of like with...
If it's gaining momentum.
yeah, if it's just gaining momentum because more people are talking about it. So more people are checking it out when it comes out.
Yeah, I think you're onto something with episode 3 because that is like a standalone. You could just watch that. You don't have to know too much about the show to see, and no spoilers or anything, but to see why that was an incredible episode. Like it stood on its own. Whether you know about the rest of the show, I think I may need to rewatch it, but what happened in that episode, it's like you could just watch this for the story that they're telling. And yeah, I think around the water cooler the next day, there was a lot of buzz going on, and I think that definitely
Increased views.
prompted some increased views, some increased attention. So I wouldn't be surprised if there was a dip for this week because of that reason.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, there was something to say about the momentum too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was actually thinking about The Mandalorian, the first season, and how I wonder if it had the same trajectory or like the same sort of data as far as views and the number of people who viewed it. However, I don't know if Mandalorian, I don't know if it released
At a certain time. I think it did release at a certain time, but it was like 4 in the morning or something.
Yeah.
So I think it was just they were getting it out.
But with that show, for me, every episode got better. Like every episode was better than the one before it until you got to the end, and it was better than the whole season for me.
I get that.
Which is difficult to do. Well, WandaVision did it as well for me. But anyhow, the next thing is Disney Plus's reboot of Daredevil. They will not be hiring the same stuntman. I think his name was Chris Brewster. They will not be hiring him.
Chris Brewster.
Yeah,
it's a good stunt name.
Yeah. And earlier this week, I was reading like what he posted, and like I said out loud, "Aww," and you asked me what was I awing about, and I said it was about this.
Nerd news.
Because he posted that they wouldn't even let him try out for it, like, and there's a question of whether or not it was just an oversight because he's just a stunt man, but like he loved doing that show. And he loved being a part of it, and he was a part of the family, but they, I guess, for whatever reason, did not decide to call him back to do it. But I do know that the show is going in a much different direction than the Netflix show went in. So maybe that had something to do with it. But they hired the same main actor So, yeah. I don't know.
Interesting. Huh.
So in event news, Bob Iger, I don't know if he announced it. I don't think he announced it during they had like a quarterly earnings thing where every
Yeah.
quarter they talk about how much they've earned. Apparently
Shareholders meeting, maybe?
yeah, something like that. They didn't use that word. They used quarterly.
Okay. I remember an episode of The Office that had to do with something like
shareholders.
that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they have been doing better since rehiring Bob Iger.
Okay.
But in addition to that, Bob Iger announced that there will be an Avatar experience coming to Disneyland. That's the one in California.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if it's going to be something similar to the Moana experience that is in Disney World.
I see.
Like a walk
at Epcot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or if it is going to be like a room that has stuff going on in it, like that other thing that's in Epcot where you can go and experience what the new
Disney's going to be
like. The new Disney is going to be like, if it's going to be something like that. But it's not, it doesn't sound like it's going to be a ride.
A land or anything.
Yeah.
I see.
Because I'm fairly sure that Disneyland already has an Avatar land. Because I think they have Pandora.
Okay.
I think.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Neither do I.
So anywho, do you have any more water?
I just drank the last of it.
Oh, okay. So anywho, yeah, Avatar experience coming to Disneyland.
Okay.
Was announced.
Cool.
So movies coming out this week, and we're doing from February 11th to February 17th.
Except for this one.
Yes, except for a whole bunch of them.
Okay.
But go.
Okay. Titanic is coming back to theaters for its 25th anniversary, and it's releasing today in theaters. So if you are looking for some date night ideas, Valentine's Day is coming up.
That wouldn't be our date night.
No, it wouldn't. If other people are looking for some date night ideas, hey, why not head to the movies and catch Titanic?
For 3.5 hours.
Yeah. Be sure to use the bathroom beforehand.
Don't drink any water. All right. So you don't have any water.
It's true.
You've already made it known. So TV shows coming out this week. And again, these are not actually TV shows that came out. So I was looking up TV shows that were coming out this week. And then this TV show was at the top of the list. I saw the preview and I was like, oh man, this looks awesome. We're going to watch this. And then I realized it came out yesterday. And for some reason, it did not come up in any of my research for last week. So I was like, I cannot go by without mentioning this show.
Because it's so cool.
Because it seems really cool. I hope it's as cool as it seems. But it is My Dad the Bounty Hunter. And it's going to be on Netflix. And it's a black family, which is cool. Because, representation. And they have a dad who's a bounty hunter. So yeah, go check it out from there. See what it is. But I'm really excited about it. It's animated. And we will be...
Yes.
I think we will definitely check it out at least.
Nice. Cool.
To see what it's about.
Good deal. So we're running out of stuff to see.
What, to watch? Oh yeah, because of that show that fell through for us?
Yes. Because of that show. But in happier news, for someone, I don't watch this show, but Picard Season 3 is coming out. I've heard it's pretty good. It looks like it's releasing Thursday, February 16th. On Paramount Plus. So, if you're a Picard fan, Season 3 is coming your way.
Cool.
Yeah.
Animaniacs apparently has been
doing stuff.
They're coming out with their Season 3, which is also, according to them, their final season. That will be coming out Friday, February 17th on Hulu.
Nice. And Puppy Bowl I'll let that sink in. Puppy Bowl is releasing Sunday. Sounds adorable. I have no background information, but it's going to be on Animal Planet, which makes sense. HBO Max, TBS, and Discovery Plus.
Puppy Bowl is probably about the closest thing we're going to get to the Super Bowl.
Probably, yeah. That's accurate. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Puppy Bowl, what is that? 19?
XIX.
XIX. I'm gonna say 19.
Yeah, I think that's
Puppy Bowl
19.
19. Is,
Unless the I goes with the X before it.
It doesn't.
Oh. Okay, you seem really confident about
I am.
that.
Very confident.
Do you know what Super Bowl it is?
No.
No. I'm gonna guess the 65th. That's only because of Adam Driver's movie.
Okay, well.
So that's my best guess.
That's a good guess, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if it's good or not. I don't know if it's a good guess or not. But based on the evidence you have.
It's the only number I know.
It could be.
It's probably not the 19th.
It's not the 19th.
I think it's more than that.
Yeah, it's definitely more than that.
Yeah, because that's not even as old as me.
That's true.
I'm sure the Super Bowl existed before I did.
I think so. I think that's a safe bet. Well, this has been another dose of nerdiness. Hope you enjoyed it. Hey, as a matter of fact, if you did enjoy it, be sure to give us a like and subscribe, maybe. And yeah, we'll see you next week. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks for watching. I'm Chasen.
And I'm Air Bear.
Clink.
Clink.
See you next time.
It wasn't until you drift out.